Good day everyone, my name is Lephang Matonzi and I'll be doing a reflection on the activities I taught. Lesson overview. So I was teaching grade 10, it was an English class. We're focusing on the analysis of a cartoon. The objectives were, at the end of the lesson, learners were able to identify visual and textual elements of which is remembering according to Bloom's taxonomy, and learners were able to explain the cartoon's message about climate change, of which is understanding according to Bloom's taxonomy. And then lastly, learners were able to evaluate humor, irony, and exaggeration, of which is analyzing according to Bloom's taxonomy. Explanation of lesson phases. So in the introduction, I projected the cartoon and used Google Forms poll to ask learners what problem is shown here. And then in the development, learners use Padlet to annotate the cartoon digitally, highlighting exaggerated solutions and explaining why they are unrealistic. Lastly, in the consolidation, learners created Canva infographics titled Real Solution to Climate Change and uploaded them to the Wix activity tab. And then the ICT integration. The ICT tools were central: Google Forms for quick polling, Padlet for collaboration, collaborative annotation, and Canva for creative infographic design. So these tools made the lesson to be interactive, it was very visual, and it was collaborative between the teacher and the learner. And then we head to the SAMR model application. So the introduction activity was at the argumentation level. The poll replaced traditional questioning with instant digital feedback. The development activity reached modification. The Padlet transformed annotation into collaborative, real-time analysis. The consolidation activity was also modification. Learners created digital products that went beyond paper posters. If intended to publish in infographics online for peer feedback, it would reach redefinition. And then we go to the teacher and learner roles reflection. As the teacher, I facilitated by projecting the cartoon, by setting up ICT tools and guiding discussions. So learners were able to engage actively, and they were answering polls, annotating digitally, and designing infographics. So this balance ensured both teacher guidance and learner autonomy. And then reflection on effectiveness. So the lesson was very effective because learners were engaging and they were producing creative outputs. However, I would improve time management because it is very important in the consolidation phase. Perhaps by limiting infographic length to ensure all groups finish on time. And then lastly, the inclusive teaching. So different learning abilities were accommodated. Visual learners benefited from the cartoon and infographics, and then auditory learners also gained from teacher explanations and peer discussions. And then struggling learners could contribute simple poll answers, while advanced learners expanded annotations with deeper insights. That was the end of the lesson.